Hello everyone, welcome to a long overdue, none of the lose redos.
Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, and a safe and healthy one.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to do something that everyone has an issue with.
Nope.
Leftover pizza.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have an issue with that.
Alright, so the thing is, what do we do with it? Besides throw it in the oven, put it in the microwave, heat it up, and eat it.
Just eat it cold. Have a few drinks.
Actually, Carl came up with an idea a while back, and I've been toying with it ever since he said it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to make pizza chips. So what I'm going to do is we are going to scrape the mozzie off. Oops.
Missed a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, it's just easier doing it this way.
You may scrape some of the pizza, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, what we're going to do here
We're using a pizza cutter for pizza. What do you know?
what a novel idea.
Yeah, I know, right?
And this is a this is a perfect example of size does not matter. You could do whatever you want, make it as large or as small as you want, cut it in any shape that you want,
You know why?
because there's no rules.
Yup.
Okay. These are going to be a little small size. So, we are going to get a pan.
A pizza pan.
Yes. And if you want, you could just crimp them a little bit and they'll make kind of like a scoop. Whoops. That'll open up. Okay, so I have the oven on 350. It's going to take 20 minutes, half hour. The time depends on the thickness of the pizza. Every pizzeria is going to make it a little bit different. This is a little on the thin side. Some of the crust is going to be a little thicker. So again, your timing on making the chips is dependent on where you get your pizza from. We're going to do a couple of different things today, so bear with me. While that's in the oven, a couple of months back, I was on the Rachel Ray show. And those of you that missed it, if you go to Rachel Ray gluten-free blender bread, you'll see my clip. And one of the tips I give is about heating up leftover pizza. And what I said was, you put the pizza in the microwave with a glass of water. You're all right there?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put that on for a minute. And while that's on, I'm going to turn this pan on high. The water in the microwave will help not making the pizza rubbery. But what I do, and they didn't mention on the show, is with pizza I have an additional step. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Literally a minute.
About 26 seconds.
26 seconds, yeah. When I do it this way, and you're eating leftover pizza, and I'm going to show you, it's like it just came out of the oven at the pizzeria. It's absolutely delicious. So, there we go, another couple of seconds.
Pizza's done.
Now I take it from the microwave and I put it on the hot pan. And I only leave it on the hot pan 15-20 seconds. It doesn't take much, folks. You want it a little crispier, you leave it on a little bit longer. When you taste this now, it's like it just came out of the pizzeria. It's crisp.
There's a difference. There's a massive difference.
Between what?
Between not putting the water in the microwave and putting it on
this?
the pan.
Oh, absolutely. You know, if you heat up a regular slice of pizza in the microwave, it's like chewing on a rubber band.
It's like how they make pizza in anywhere that's not New York or New Jersey.
Right.
It's like chewing on a rubber band.
Chewing on a rubber band.
That's right. New York pizza is superior to everyone else.
I don't. You can't really. There's a crunch here. It's like it just came out of the oven. You want a slice?
No. Right, thank you.
When you bite it, there's something substantial here that she's holding up. It's
it doesn't
not rubber.
Flop over.
Yeah. So this is a test.
I could see. Yeah.
It comes very, very good. I'll finish that later.
I'll help.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to do. Leftover from the pizzeria is I have some garlic knots. Now, as you know, we don't waste anything. So I'm going to take the garlic knots, I'm going to cut them in half. These were left over from last night. And
Gotta get all that
a
from
lot of
the,
garlic.
yeah.
Now, just so we don't waste anything, all that mozzarella from the pizza, obviously there's more here than from one slice because I did prep some. And what we're going to do is, because we have a bread item, I'm putting the water back in, and now we waste nothing.
We used the microwave more times today than we have in any of the previous episodes.
So while everything is working, what I'm going to do is kind of make like, not really a bruschetta, but kind of an Italian salsa, if you will. So,
What's the word for salsa in Italian?
salsa.
I saw that one coming from a mile away.
All right, what I have here is about 3 cloves of garlic. I started with 6.
One of them may have fallen on the floor.
No, 3 I actually used. I toasted some pinoli nuts with a couple of cloves of garlic. So we're going to add the pinoli nuts. We're going to give it another minute.
Cheese in mouth.
Okay. Also, 1/2 red onion. I have here that red onion, as you can see, is diced up. About 1/4 of a pound of mixed olives. There's Kalamata olives, there's green olives, there's black olives, there's red olives. The ones that are pitted, I just cut around. So we're going to add, and I dice them up, about 1/4 pound of olives. We are going to do a couple of healthy turns of crushed black pepper, a couple of turns of pink salt, now you have garlic knot parmesan. Absolutely delicious. Lunch. I'm going to eat that in a little bit.
I'm going to help you eat that, don't worry.
Okay. Now, we have some fresh parsley, a nice pinch, and some fresh basil.
A nice pinch of that as well.
Oh man, basil smells.
Yeah, I can smell that from here.
Okay.
This is like a cross between, like you said, a bruschetta and what looks like kind of like a pico de gallo.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So, what we're going to do here is we're going to add some fresh mozzarella.
Nothing better.
Oh. And with the mozzarella, there's no rules. You put as much as you want.
Okay, so add the rest.
We're going to mix that in. It is nice and festive. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some white balsamic. I happen to prefer a couple of ounces of the white over the red. I just enjoy the flavor of it better. I think it's a little milder. And we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil.
You know, a healthy amount.
A healthy amount. Well, what you want to do, there we go, is you give it the mix. Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit more. Alright, he's going to do another little bit, but they are getting there. Another few minutes and these will be ready. It just so happens I made some last night.
We had to test it out.
I had to test it out. So, as you can see, some of the ones, they do have a curve to it. So it makes a perfect scoop.
It will hold up. It's sturdy. You hear the crunch on that too.
Sorry. And the pizza chips, you can put them in a bag and save them and hold them. They work.
No more eating leftover pizza for 2 or 3 nights in a row.
Yeah. It's something that you can make and hold on to.
Good appetizer for Christmas.
Absolutely. Put it on the table. A bunch of the pizza chips. And folks, you are ready to go.
Good appetizer for meat pie.
Yeah. Actually, if you run out of pizza chips, this will work well on top of a chicken cutlet.
Or, you know, a mozzarella coated garlic knot.
Yeah.
That would work really well on top of that.
So, we're going to do the garlic nuts there. So we have an Italian salsa with a leftover pizza chips, garlic knots where I used the mozzarella that I scraped off of the pizza to make the chips, and I showed you an additional step that I do
To reheat pizza.
to reheat pizza and give it that right out of the oven pizzeria taste and feel. If you like what you see, like us, share us, subscribe to the channel. Any comment, please, leftoversbylou@gmail.com. Have a very healthy and happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And all the best. We'll see you soon. Good cooking. Be safe.